The talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time. Bugsy Malone. Yes, you heard that right. The UK rapper gonna try his hand at the sweet science. Here comes the man. No.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Manchester, England, here is the multi-talented and popular rapper, Bugsy Malone. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Chelyabinsk in Russia, here is the hard-hitting 3-time light heavyweight champion of the world, Sergey Crusher Kovalev.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
This is an arena fight. You couldn't have got anybody else in this place.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And there's the bell for round one. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. Fantastic punch. Good counter punching. There's a counter shot. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the fans of the people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Good punch. Straight right just misses. They exchange punches. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter. Let's see if they go to the body. And he scores with the counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter shot. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Boom in the matchdoor, pop, jab, boom. Get them angry.
Beautiful counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Malone in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow.
Be smart when you go out.
And there's the bell for round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Just missed with that hook. It's all offense all the time. Nice counter punch right up the middle. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
They miss with the jab. Good counter punch. Nice defense on that hook. Catch and shoot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Missing with the hook. Nope, that hook won't score. This may do it! It's all coming to an end! And Bugsy Malone goes down. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Talk about Malone in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown. There's the bell to start round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter shot lands. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Uh-oh, the Crusher in trouble. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
One of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked. That counter punch caught him clean. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Kovalev that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fight.
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out.
Here we go to the fourth round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter shot. Perfect counter lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. These punches coming from every angle. A straight right just misses. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Referee's going to take a good look at it. And the referee's going to allow them to fight. These two were made for each other. Looks like a little change of strategy here. Trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. So much firepower here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Malone in that last round. That cut is going to cause some problems. They might want to call a doctor over.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's got to hope the referee doesn't jump in and stop.
Wait, I love that. Look at that.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They just gave us a great round. Let's see if they can do it again.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they have to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
The old adage, advantage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's bombs away. Both men step back for just a moment. Punch, counter punch. We both know who the bigger... Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it, and the fight continues. Caution being thrown to the wind. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well done with that counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Perfect punch. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
What a massive upset this would be. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Whoa, wait a minute! Kovalev is dazed. Let's talk about Malone in that last round. Look at all that blood, but he's still wanting to come out for more.
Cornerman.
Get your mind back, get your focus back.
This is the beginning of round 6. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice job to block that uppercut. These two fighters are made for one another. Just missed with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
And now going for the finish. Down goes Bugsy Malone. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So they're back back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. They better start respecting each other's punching power. No rest for the weary. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Malone in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter punch. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Another scoring shot there. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Those counter punches have to hurt. So he is going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice defense with that jab. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.